Yeah, hello, welcome to this broadcast. Yeah, as announced, I was a little bit late, 3 minutes, but this is still within reason. It's not unreasonably late. Yeah, I hope you are all right watching live here on Twitch. Probably the last Twitch stream for a while, because I'm hoping to switch to YouTube. Anyway, I hope you're all alright. Hello to Mate Grinder, Usolando, Shaby, some regulars on there. Yeah, thanks for telling me I'm live. I'm now always checking myself with the view of the actual stream in the background. Okie dokie, let's start with some 5-minute games, and I'm playing Geheimpolizei, which is the secret police. That's a German name, of course. What to do against the Geheimpolizei? Let's go e6. Maybe some Queen's Gambit. Stay solid. He doesn't have a name, I think. I mean, not openly published. Nope. Yes, I've seen Mehmet Yarov's blunder. That was pretty awful. Yeah, it was yeah, it's surprising to see such a move. I think he simply made the second move ahead of the first one. He wanted to play something to b6, rook b6, and then continue with this play with what was that, c5. Yeah, it was just the wrong order. Okay, I'm playing this interesting position that was discussed recently in another video, not of mine, but a video on YouTube. And I learned that this is a viable line for black. I just wonder if e4 now is possible. I think it is. It looks a little bit awkward. I didn't do that. Okay. Okay, I think I'm castling here. Still might go e4. Takes, knight takes is what worries me. Nope. Okay, well, he has that knight on f5, but I don't think that this is a big deal. I can play knight b6, c8, d6 and challenge that. Doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, this is the first game, absolutely. Will I play the orangutan? I don't think so. As I said today in a video that I was releasing on rare openings, I don't think the orangutan is a terribly bad opening. It just isn't very great. I mean, I don't see much point in playing it, but it shouldn't lead to a huge edge for black. Okay, bishop b4. Okay, so let's regroup here for this. I don't know, maybe bishop b4 ultimately didn't net much. Knight d2 wasn't a bad reply. Tja, knight d6 here, or maybe I just take this, huh? That's not a bad idea, actually. Just grab this thing and play rook e8. Yeah, any opening or all openings named after an animal are bad. This is probably true. And the dragon is not strictly an animal, probably some kind of animal. Okay, anyway, I like my position here, unless I'm blundering the b4 bishop or something. Queen a4 was interesting. Maybe not at this particular moment, but in general. The hedgehog. Yeah, the hedgehog is not terrible. Yeah, I have to agree. And the hippopotamus is also not terrible. It is not great, but it is not rubbish or anything. Okay, so I think my position is okay here, right? My d6 knight there is doing a good job. What is he going for with this knight there? Okay, I'm going here. Queen c5 maybe could be. Oh no, I go back. I have some pressure on e3 here. That's not bad at all. I love my knight on d6. They're covering f5. Everything under control. Very nice. Okay, what now? He's looking at h4, but he's not going to win this pawn. Queen f2, is that really happening? Maybe. I'm not quite sure about this. I shouldn't be in such a bad shape, but I couldn't really find something completely convincing here. That looks a bit uncomfortable. Maybe this and bishop g5. Took me a while to see that, but it's an idea. And something that I should have spotted quicker. Yeah, I've got this counterplay on e3 now. Is he taking f7 and exchanging that for e3? I'm not sure. I have to do this anyway. Not a big choice. Yeah, that doesn't look bad, right? That check. Oh, check for queen c7. Whoa, that could be an issue. I saw queen h2 really late. Okay. Wasn't played. Queen to d7 is maybe coming. If I play rook e1, takes, king a2, queen c1, is he checkmating me there? Doesn't have that check, check there. Check, I don't see it. Okay. I have no time though, that's the problem. Maybe he just moves the king, that's possible. Okay, I still have this for queen c4 mate. Rook takes, no, wait. Here can actually check on c4 as well. b3, however. Oh, okay. I thought that this was okay. I might be wrong, but I thought this was okay. I didn't see a mate for him here. And I'm threatening queen c4 myself. Okay, he can play queen f4, but that's not threatening me. Might be enough to win on time. But I don't see anything great here. Check on f8 or so, that doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, okay, he tries for the time. Maybe that was the only way anyway, it's possible. Is there some way to... b5 is a pretty awkward mating idea. And I'm ahead on the clock. That looks good. Rook d3 is a huge idea. Okay, there's no stalemate here. I think he resigned him. Yeah, so good fight. So what do we have? Any yeah, also welcome to many others in the chat. Math Dog, 5-card draw, Bayerischer Schweizer, igniting ideas, and so on. Okay, so let's get going with a new game. I'm happy to get a win in for the start of this session, and yeah, some discussion in the chat about food. Always interesting to follow. I'm not quite sure how it came to that. What kind of flag is that? I'm really curious there. What kind of flag is that? Niue, what is that? N-I-U-E, I never heard of that. Okay, so a funny account. Vi Sevian, two of the prodigies, Sam Sevian and Vai. Okay. Yeah, 2 knights. Let's see what happens. Knight g5. Yeah, I'm not really knowledgeable here, so this is going to be risky, but what can you do? Or do you start with knight d5? Maybe you do. Maybe h6 is rubbish. Is that possible? Yeah, it is probably some island. What is this? I have no idea. I just have to make it up here. Is f5 a move, or is that rubbish? Probably it is rubbish, yeah. g3 is good. g3 takes f4. Well, it looks funny at least. Yeah, so he just goes there. Interesting. Can I play? Probably I can, right? But it still looks kind of interesting. Huh? It doesn't look like I have completely screwed this up. Should be some kind of compensation. Okay, I have to take. And now, yeah, he tries to play some d4 here. That is something that you can easily spend time on. Maybe go here. I don't know. I have to be a bit quick here, making it a little bit more difficult for him to sort his position there. Okay, so let's ditch that pawn and go for queen h4. That was my idea. Probably d4. No. Okay. Okay, let's threaten checkmate, or close to that. Looks difficult. Queen d2, I'll take b2. That looks pretty awkward. Looks awkward for white. Queen e3, I'll probably just move the queen back to d6 or something. I don't see a good move, to be honest. Yeah, some stuff like that. But that's not something that looks very tempting. Okay, check on e8 is the most obvious move. Okay, let's go for that. How to play it? This is a super brutal position. F4 is knight e4. That cannot be right. c3 I will take, so maybe I should try to double on the e-file. It's very hard in this position to be precise. Yeah, I have to take before this rook e8, I guess. I know my position is also not perfectly harmonious, so it might be not working. Castles, maybe. Okay. Take first, think later. Yeah, before, but this is not clear here. Couple of interesting options. Just here, maybe. For knight d2 if he takes. That is definitely not bad for me. Question is, how good is it? So, queen to d1 is maybe around the corner. I would love to get the rook into the game somehow. Yeah, but probably I have to take. And now maybe f4 is good. Or is there some way queen to h4 would be great. Rook b2 is actually threatening. No, it isn't. But it's kind of funky still. Queen d1, queen e3 is a nice little trick that could be interesting. Yeah. Okay. I think it works at least. Maybe it doesn't, but so what now? I think here, right? Covering f5 and queen takes h2 is mate. Yeah, cannot cover h2 now. Oh, he can actually. I could have played queen c7. Yeah, so that was a win. Funny. Funny game, at least. I have no idea what happened. But sometimes you just have to fire and hope for the best. Okay, new game. The games are so crazy. I have to ignore the chat sometimes. Okay, it was at least fun. Let's see what we can do against Westphalia here. Yeah, 2,500 on stream would be really nice, but we know it's tough. I've gotten 2 times to that rating, but I mean with that account. I've been there more than once with earlier accounts. So, what do we have? King's Indian. Yeah, there was an interesting piece of discussion there about what kind of food to go for, like that what we in Germany call bio, which is kind of, or bio, which is kind of, yeah, well, everything is kind of bio, what you eat in a way. What it is in English is like organic food or just like usual kind of food. Is this is an interesting discussion. I have thought about this quite a bit, what to buy, what kind of supermarkets to buy food in, and so on. And I think it is interesting to try out some things. Yeah, for example, when I tried out, I'm not a vegetarian. I still eat meat, not a lot, but I do. And when I was trying to get this organic meat, yeah, something that is much more expensive than the meat that you get in a discounter supermarket. The difference is astounding. It's really astounding. It tastes a lot better, and you kind of you really see the different type of quality, and you can only I mean the price difference is absolutely is great between the two, and you can pretty logically deduct how bad the circumstances must be for the animals, for that was slaughtered for that cheap meat, And me personally, I stopped to eat any meat that is not, if possible, from some kind of local farmer or stuff like that, if possible. I think this is something that you should try out. Just see how much better the good meat is, and yeah. Think about this a little bit. I think it's an interesting point. Okay, so I've got a slight advantage, I think, here in this King's Indian. It's nothing dramatic, but I think I'm kind of okay here. D5. I don't like that so much. I can still do that. Okay, I will. I mean, if he takes c3, I have bishop h6. Yeah, local farmers certainly can also be cruel to the animals, but yeah, I mean, just try to look at this with some kind of, yeah, think about what you buy there, and really check how it tastes. The difference is really, really great. Anyway, I think that I probably made a mistake there. That doesn't seem right. Okay, maybe I can still play this here. 95 is possible, but it isn't as good as I thought. I really don't want to make a huge discussion out of that food thing. I think it's very important that this is everybody's own business. You shouldn't be in any way condescending to people who have other opinions. It's just that I think it's a good idea to try that out. So here, I don't really know here. My rook is hanging. Rook d1. he just goes back. Rook e1, bishop c3, unfortunately, is kind of annoying. Yeah, maybe with the b pawn. I didn't think about this one. Yeah, for knight e4. Not good. Wow, that was a bad game. Bishop, I cannot even take on e6, trying to make an exchange sack out of it. Not even that is possible. And rook b2, there's knight e4. That's a really big issue. But nothing else. So he doesn't want to take the exchange. I'm not quite sure why. It was certainly possible. I mean he's clearly better here as well, but he just could have taken the exchange without any big issue. Okay, I think I'm pushing this. Quite surprised. I mean, maybe I'm still kind of alive here. Of course he's better. This is no question, but still. Maybe queen h6 can be an issue. It's kind of yeah, it's not exactly rocket science here, my counterplay. Let's try this. I have a hard time with the question today, to be honest. The games are so tricky. Rook f3 maybe. Wow. Wow, really? That looks dangerous. Okay. Bishop d4, there's knight e6. Okay. Let's try if I can enter there. Queen f7 is... I think he's kind of screwing this up. Queen to e6. I don't... And it doesn't really have a big threat coming. This is a problem, really. Knight here. And knight check doesn't really lead to much. I wonder, still queen e6? It doesn't threaten much. Rook g3 is not a threat, unfortunately, as bishop f2 is hanging. Maybe this is objectively best. I don't see a continuation. Wanted to take on c5, but that also wasn't good, I think. Wow. Okay. Get to the g6 pawn. Okay, I'm taking. Wow. That looks dangerous. It looks dangerous. I think I'm checkmated. I don't believe this stuff. He's got 2 seconds on the clock. I didn't see the mate. I can just take this rook. I can just take the rook. What kind of stuff is that? Oh my god, this is why I'm not getting to 2,500. I'm just too impractical. Yeah, I wanted to still play good chess and not just win on time. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's shoot for the next game. Puh. I was kind of wondering, why is that so dangerous all of a sudden? Yes, because I can take everything. I didn't do that. I was very silly to lose the game. That's water, no. Absolutely no vodka. Why don't I get a game there? I have requested one. What a nonsensical game. Yeah, this is costing like 23 points, yeah. Unbelievable. Phew. Okay. Yeah, I think we pretty much finished that subject of food. I just wanted to say one thing that I wanted to clarify. I think what I said earlier is that I feel like what I don't like is people wanting to to their opinion, that a particular opinion is used to to harass people, like you have to do something in particular, or you have to eat this kind of way and so on. This is not a good way to do things. I mean, I think the information is out there, what is what you can do, what you should do maybe, and it doesn't help to influence people all over again what they should do and what they shouldn't do. It's everybody's own choice, let's say. Okay, well, I wonder who that is. I knew at one point, pretty low rated GM, Arkady Rothstein. He's a pretty good GM. No vodka. Yeah, I have no vodka. Don't even have any vodka at home here. So can develop that. And e5 is hanging here. What to do with that? I had bishop d5 in mind, but knight h4 could be a little bit... Okay, I can go back. Yeah, I'm decently centralized, but those pawns are somewhat weak. Yeah, weak is a bit much, but they're somewhat vulnerable. Knight h4, I will go back, so it's probably... Okay, he tries to go for e4. That makes an awful lot of sense, actually. I don't like to, but I think I have to. Knight h4, though, again. Nah, I'm not playing this well. That looks bad. Or this one. Yeah, g6 looks awfully weakening. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. No, I don't know that Hearthstone. This is something coming from, is from World of Warcraft? I know that it's very popular, but I have no idea how it works, not at all. I wonder what he's trying to do here, to be honest. Unless there's some kind of tactic, I think I'm fine. My pieces are well centralized. Bishop on d5. And yeah, this is an interesting question. I can take that, but he will take with the e-pawn, which is really annoying. I don't like that. Okay, I have to do this, I think. My opponent, he's in his late 40s, I'd say. Something like that. So, I mean, old is always relative. Old compared to many others, but still not like old. Okay, I'm basically forcing him to take. If he's not taking, I don't know, knight g4 is pretty awkward. So he will take on d5, I guess. Wow. I thought that this is kind of awkward. Okay, maybe it's not a big deal, but still, yeah, how to do that here? Queen over to h6 would be good to get. But he's got bishop h3 coming up. Yeah, maybe he's attacking e4. Okay, let's do that. It wasn't as bad as I thought. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. Okay, let's see if I can get something going there. Need counterplay. Whatever. I cannot move my knight. This is a bit of a problem. And he has potential exchange sex. This is why I'm covering d5 here. Okay, some rook h7 or rook c7. This is more likely, actually. I'd like to do stuff on the c file. Okay. I still want possibilities on f2 here. Rook c1. My pawn on d5 is quite okay. Maybe he can take now. Ah, shoot. Ah, that's bad. I saw that the whole time coming, and why didn't I play rook c5? I don't think he's got anything. If I that's stupid. It's really bad. Handing him this like that. Ah, awful. Very unnecessary as well. This is the thing. On the other hand, how does he cover f2? If we are perfectly honest there. Rook h5, king g6, and this is actually pretty bad for him. Maybe I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah, he had to do that, I guess. And that's not a happy move. Funny. I was really thinking I'd screwed it up, but that wasn't the case. Weird. Weird. No, I have not watched Pawn Sacrifice yet, and I don't think I will, actually. It sounded too awkward to me. And well, it's not that I'm going to learn anything about that match or about Fischer that I didn't know before. And probably it has lots of weird information or weird stuff where they changed what actually happened and so on. So I don't really feel like I'm missing out on much. Okay, requesting a new game, but it takes a moment somehow. Motsko, I cannot pronounce it. Yeah, let's go some knight f3. There's a question. If chess is solved completely, which we will probably not witness, but anyway, is it a draw? Is it a win for any side? Or would white win? It will be draw 100% of the time. I mean, I'm 100% sure that it's a draw. The thing that I'm always what I'm always mentioning in this regard is that famous draw with an extra bishop and pawn that cannot be won because of the wrong color of the promotion square. You cannot win with a bishop up and a pawn up in some positions, which seems kind of ridiculous. But if it is like that, then it's very likely that black can escape to this kind of thing. Yeah, I think that parts of chess, some parts of opening theory might be possible to completely, how do you call it? That you can completely clarify what is going on there, if it is a draw or whatever. This is certainly possible, or very likely possible, with some sharp lines. So I'm playing some weird piece maneuvers to pressurize his d6 pawn. Probably it won't lead to much, but well, queen f3, I at least have a threat. I'm going there. I know it's a very cheap threat, but still. I was actually thinking that black probably plays queen c7, and then I wanted to double on the d file. Well, maybe this is a position that I can play. d5, by the way, could be a move. I'm just thinking about it. d5, bishop e7, d takes e4. Ugh. Maybe I blundered here. I think I blundered. d5 is good for black. Ah, he's taking long. Ah, shoot. I'm playing badly. Playing badly here. Ah. Just to e3, yeah? Why not just to e3? It's the same thing, just without that little kindergarten trick. Yeah, I'm just totally lost now. What a nonsensical way of playing. Amazing. Oh my God. Somehow I remember, I think I played the same, some similar rubbish last time against him, yeah? When, well, maybe, nah, can even go to b2. Not right now, but I was thinking b4 maybe to trap his bishop, but simply doesn't work. There's some way, I mean, knight e7, but it's not going to happen, I guess. Knight e7 is now making it very easy for him. No, not doing that. Yeah, I can resign actually, but I just hate to resign. Especially when I know that, I mean, I have a huge plus score against this guy and normally win games pretty easily actually against him. So I really hate to resign. He's giving me a pawn here. Rook d5, rook queen a8 check, but it probably doesn't matter much. Position is still pretty much lost. Yeah, 2 pawns. It's not enough. And he can take on h4 probably if he is sharp. Okay, knight e7. Probably not a good idea. Yeah, he at least has to find some moves. I mean, it's not difficult or anything, but yeah, maybe knight f4 is a little idea now. He's taking a long time. He wants to check here, king g2, knight h4. I think this is the idea. Queen b6, check, king g2, knight h4, takes, queen g4, check. That is very good, actually. He played that well. Rook c8 was a good move for rook c1. If he trades, h5 is hanging. That's not easy at all then. Okay. Nice. He's messed it up a little bit at least. Got 3 pawns now. Okay. No. I won on time. Wow. I don't know. It was just a bad game. Swindled him out of his well-deserved point. Yeah, not playing so well, but you have to be tricky at least, pose problems. Yeah, overlooking d4 was pretty awful. Yeah, go fix mix says never give up, never surrender. Yeah, Winston Churchill was right. It applies to chess as well. Okay. So this is one of the modern ways to play against b3 here with black. It usually leads to a decent position. f4, wow. Okay. Bishop, okay. It's still not bad, just trade stuff here. That bishop is strong. And d4 looks somewhat anti-positional. So I don't believe that this is happening. Okay, just d5, I guess. Queen c1. Talk about a move that I absolutely did not expect. Isn't d4 good? It looks like very normal. Okay, let's do that. Yeah, against 1b3 you can play many things. I think e5 is the most principal choice, but it's definitely not the only one. Okay, I'm trying for for simple means now. But isn't that dangerous here? He's got an awfully weak back rank. So queen h4 here. Yeah, let's go queen h4. Okay. Wow, that looks amazingly wrong for white. But how to do that? Okay, I think. Okay, I'm shooting for that now. I have to strike now, or he's going to somehow untangle this stuff. Take on h2. I didn't calculate that, but it should be right. I don't know. My gut feeling is that this is the right move. King takes bishop h3. Something like that. I cannot go to e2, unfortunately, which is really a shame. Okay, let's grab. And now, how to do it? Rook e2. I don't have that. Bishop e5, he will take. Maybe this move. Takes, rook takes. Attacking the bishop and threatening rook g5. That could be something. It looks, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going for it. Bishop c6. I think rook g5 works. Bishop c6, rook g5. Rook g5. What is he doing against that? Rook f3 maybe. The check there, he's got bishop g2. Maybe I should take first, actually. Rook e2 is still in the mix. Yeah, I can take first, I think. I have rook e2 and rook g5. This. He's got rook f3. Ah. Oh my goodness. Is he surviving this crap? That would be hugely unfair. Yeah, I think he survives this nonsense. Oh my god, that is not fair. Yeah, I sacrificed that in the wrong way. I was certainly just lost for white somehow, but I didn't find the right way to kill him. Okay, so I still try. I mean, it looks like he might have to find the odd precise move, maybe. I'm certainly lost now, but you never know. I mean, he played into that terrible position in the first place, so you never know. He might make some other mistakes. Oops, I'm sorry. So go here. Yeah, queen f4, unfortunately, is very, very winning. Yeah, I always hate that. Letting people get away with terrible play. Something like that. I mean, around here, that there must be some kind of win for black. That looks awful. I mean, maybe it just about holds, but this is kind of queen c1, knight d1 is out of some kind of well, anyway, hard to believe. Okay, so I'm going to play one more game. I was a little bit on later anyway. Kilian with black. Well, this is the kind of worst possible, almost worst possible game that you can get. He's pretty good. And I'm already a little bit tired after that session. Okay, but okay, I like this position. That's usually quite nice for black. c4, okay, go d4. Is e4, I mean e4 is a move, I just wonder if it is good here. Maybe it's a bit too ambitious. Okay, I'm taking. At least it's not Olegas. I would have actually preferred Olegas to him, because Olegas, you always know what's going to happen. He plays the most boring crap possible and wants to win on time. Kilian is actually a good player. I mean, he wants to outplay you and play good moves, which Olegas does not want to do. He just wants to play into a dead end game and win on time. And yeah, this is what it is. Anyway, so let's see what happens here. It's a fairly interesting position. Yeah, my knights are both positioned so that they can possibly attack d3. This is why I developed them in this way. Didn't expect this move. Have I ever played an exciting fighting game against Olegas? It depends. Yeah. I've won a game, I think once in the Black Medema Gambit of all openings. That was kind of funny. But I also won some black game once. I remember I won like 2 or 3 games. I don't know. My biggest problem actually is that I'm really better than him in dynamic positions, but I don't get them. I don't know how to get them, especially with black. Yeah, he's always playing knight c3 and playing super solid. You cannot play the king's Indian. He will exchange and he will always trade off everything. And I have no idea how to get an interesting position against him. With black, with white, I mean, I don't know. But the thing is, I could probably get more interesting positions, but I would really need to sit down and prepare for those games. And I'm not going to prepare for blitz games. I'm not doing that. Okay, this is looking quite nice, actually. Let me just keep this on the board. Still attacking c4. It looks pretty good for me. No, I really don't have I really don't have time to prepare for blitz games. Absolutely not. Yeah, my position here is excellent. He has a hard time to defend c4 in the first place. Don't see a good move for him. Queen c1, I have knight b3. I also have b5, by the way. That's also strong. Queen c1, b5. So he ultimately decided to take. Okay, so I'm going to take here. And rook there. Okay, maybe rook d8. Support the pawn. Okay, so if I go knight to a4, how are you keeping things together? The knight on d2 there. I think I win material now. So I think he has to trade queens now, basically. Yeah, and the c-pawn will win the game. It was a good game, I think. It looked decent. Not some swindle, but a good game. I won that. Okay. Okay, so I hope you liked this stream. It was an up and down struggle, some weird stuff happening. I could have taken rooks and so on. Yeah, so, but it was a good game, and all is well that ends well, or something like that. Is that what Magnus said after his win in Qatar? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'm happy to have played some decent games, and make sure to watch the coverage also of Tata Steel on my channel or by the ICC. They also have Game of the Day. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.